Yeah, I don't know how to start. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, welcome guys to the most unprepared, overly filled, and uncensored podcast in the world. We are Prepared with friends.
You suck at intros and outros.
terrible.
Come
Not
on,
even
bro.
our name.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
that's where we're at. That's
He
where
said
we're
our
at.
name wrong.
Wait, really? What do you say? I didn't
Yeah, I
even
did.
pay attention.
I farted. I brain farted.
Oh,
he said her friend or some shit.
No,
like
I said her from friend, but I forgot from.
her friend.
at
a
least
friend.
you're pretty. Any.
Hey, there's that.
Hi guys, welcome to the podcast.
Shut up. This is my intro.
Okay, keep
Okay.
going. Go.
I believe in you.
You can do it, champ.
This is now our 7th episode.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
One of us
yo,
has got to get a whiteboard and
off-
just tally.
Yeah, honestly, off the bat, this is something that I did want to talk about from last episode. I just want to thank everybody who's been reaching out, saying thank you.
True.
Just shout out to all of you guys for fucking just wherever you're watching it on a tablet, listening into it, just fucking playing it as a background to fall asleep or not fall asleep. We appreciate you guys. So thank you so much. And to all like my like IRL friends who have like gone out of the way and be like, yo, this is dope. Keep doing what you're doing. And everyone tells me how much they love Lee.
Which one
We-
of y'all's on a fucking tablet?
Why wouldn't you
Yo,
be?
On your TV?
What's wrong with that?
Yo, play it
a
on all
tab?
three.
Like who has a who? Number one, who has a tablet and they're actually
A lot
using
of
it?
people.
iPad?
Two questions, I guess.
Okay. So one of those. My niece has a
Okay,
tablet.
wait. That
Just watches
isn't-
us on
that
iPad?
isn't under the age of like 10
Well,
or 12.
she's 19, but okay.
Well,
interesting.
iPads.
And she
iPads
uses it mainly
on
as like
tablet.
a laptop too.
Interesting.
Dude, tablets
I
have
was gonna
gone
say,
so
'cause I
far.
feel like
Anyway,
for tablets, I mostly only see little kids using them
Tablet
because
kids. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like they just got instead of
Like the
phones,
little
they have
shitty
tablets.
ones?
No, just a full-on tablet. It just has
Oh.
like a fucking frog cover or like a big
Yeah,
old
those are the
dinosaur
shitty
mouth or
ones.
some
That's
shit like
you
that.
know who that is? That's my little niece, Peaches.
Peaches.
Everyone in my family calls her Pumpkin, but for some reason Steve put Peaches. Or
I
calls
was
her
really
Peaches.
drunk. I was really drunk at one of his parties, and he was like, "That's my little niece." I was like, "Who?" He's like, "That one." I was like, "Who's?" This is what her baptism.
Oh yeah, huh?
And then I was like, "What's your name?" He's like, "Pumpkin." I was like, "Peaches." I was like, "Peaches, it is."
but yeah,
So versus them, I'm like, "Dude, where's Peaches?"
she's like 4 or 5. I don't even remember anymore.
I haven't seen her in a while. Does she have the Dora still?
It's a little longer.
I was like, I love the Dora.
But anyway, yeah, she's an iPad kid through and through, and it's just like, you know
I mean,
what?
that's the generation.
On one hand, it's like, yeah, I guess in a sense that it's not the, I don't know. Is it really not the best? Because like, really, she learned so fucking much off of that shit. Like for,
I think it just depends. It depends on like what you're watching, what you're doing.
Dude,
I was gonna
how
say, yeah,
it's
it depends on
monitored.
the content that they're consuming. Because when you think about it, the smart kids when our parents were younger were the encyclopedia kids,
Yeah.
and a tablet and a smartphone, they're basically encyclopedias. Like you could read and find out and learn about anything
Yeah.
and everything. So
yeah, that's true.
it all depends on what she's watching.
Dude, at one point,
Unless she's watching like I don't know,
At one point, she was watching, like, you know, those fucking YouTube channels made for kids and shit, like Coco Melon
Dora
and all that
parody
stuff.
videos.
But no, but there was one where like she literally started learning Chinese for a sec. Like she
Oh,
started
ni
speaking
hao.
Chinese, like full-
Really?
Yeah.
Ni hao
That's
ma.
dope.
I don't think she does it anymore, just because like you know it was like in that super early stage where like
Her interest?
her it's more like the brain
Her brain's
plasticity.
just sucking up everything.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
but like now she's obviously steering more towards English and Spanish because that's our household.
Damn, she should have done it.
No key?
That'd been dope.
No, I told him. I
Bruh.
was telling my sister. I was like, dude, that's fucking insane.
You
Like
gotta
that would be
Damn,
really
that
cool
sucks. She should
later
have
on.
kept her on that, especially Chinese. Oh my god, the money.
I want to learn Japanese, but because one, like Japanese culture is actually really fucking popular right now. But also, I'm curious.
It always has been.
Huh?
Huh?
It always has been popular.
Well, but right, but I'm saying
Yeah, for a
like
long
more
time.
so now than ever. Like
Yeah.
you know, you go into
The
like
world has
anime,
become
manga.
so connected.
Yeah, especially for America because like at least back when we were kids, you know, the manga.
It wasn't as mainstream or that.
Yeah.
Well, like talked
The
about.
anime
or
kid was that one-
accepted.
Yeah, was that one weirdo.
That was the kid playing Pokemon.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
even Pokemon, I wouldn't consider that like the anime
Pokemon
kid.
kids were,
Pokemon,
like
yeah.
the video game kids for me. The anime kids were kind of my Jasmine's group. Yeah, or when we were in that group, we were all very like not quiet. Jasmine was, but everybody was just like a little socially weird. Just a little. Everybody had a social quirk.
It was like
a slightly off.
It was like,
but anime was the gateway to get to know us. That was like the for sure like.
It was like
easy in.
It was like the nerdy
starter.
kids.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the nerdy, super nerdy kids.
Yeah.
Like, but nowadays it's like anybody and everybody. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just so it blew up so fucking fast. So it's just like I don't know. Because of all of that stuff, I've also been like listening to a lot more Japanese music and stuff. So what's it called? I'm just like I kind of want to learn it just so I can know what the fuck they're saying, and also I don't know.
J-Rock
just seems dope.
So good.
J-Rock is so good.
Cool.
J-Rock is so good.
I want.
Yeah, I've been listening to that shit at the gym, like when it's cardio days. That's what I be bumping.
That's when you catch Steve at your local LA Fitness, flashing some
24-hour fitness.
Shorts.
I don't go to LA Fitness.
You're
LA
a
Fitness.
bottom. You're at LA Fitness showing.
You're a
what
bottom.
They can get. No, I'm not.
I'm a first.
Shut up. You're on the treadmill running with your
not.
arms back, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You catch him wearing the Hoochie Daddy shorts, running against the wind with his arms flapping.
Every order of new clothes, the shorts have gotten a little smaller. I'm not gonna lie, but they're comfortable as fuck to work out in.
4-inch or nothing, dude.
Just,
That's
no,
it.
4 inches way. That's just my balls like hanging out at that point, dude. Like my boxers are bigger than that.
4-inch low hangers like that. Shit.
It do be hot.
I mean, you can't really wear boxers with 4-inch seams, to be honest. Like boxers are anything, they're like 5 inches. They'll hang out.
Like boxer shorts or boxer briefs.
Boxer shorts.
I don't boxer briefs. I'm not
boxer
fucking
briefs.
15 anymore.
Even then,
what do you mean?
Boxer briefs would hang out. My boxer briefs
Oh,
are
no, wait.
longer than two of my Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Boxer shorts are the one that you're thinking of. That's the one, the big,
the Edgar ones,
the big floofy Tolo ones.
If you saw, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I only wore those like I think maybe when I was like in middle school, and then in high school I just switched
a little
like
bit.
boxer briefs.
Same.
Because apparently they're really bad for your balls.
Really?
Boxer briefs?
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard that.
Boxer shorts. Because you're not supposed to. You're as a male, you're not supposed to let all like your genitals like hang out everywhere because it's like really bad apparently. I don't know.
Yeah,
People still do it.
The gays will get them. Like little snapping turtles.
Oh, ew!
With the little pocket.
No, because
little pocket.
Oh.
Ooh, Jesus!
Some butt in the little pocket.
Okay. Oh. But,
what are you talking about? Never mind.
I was concerned what you were talking about. I'm like, pocket.
About the pocket.
Like
men are marsupials, dude. We don't have like a little kangaroo pocket that something could just jump into the sack and then like, yeah.
For a second, you're talking like a butt flap type of thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm on the front. Rich is in the back. Steve is wherever Steve is at.
In the back. In the back of the back.
I don't know.
Fucking butt flaps, dude. I'm like, who
Damn,
the fuck
Steve,
decided that was a good idea? Anyway,
This is what happened when Steve starts the podcast. We get right into ass play, just like that, dude. So fast. Steve,
you okay?
I'm all about it.
About great. What, ass play? I mean,
is that
we're gonna go into this.
No.
I was about to say.
Dude, we just started. We don't need to go
into it, but
we're not even fucking like even halfway in, dude.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be archived, but we're gonna have to start a different. We're gonna record 2 podcasts.
Fuck no.
The Patreon.
No,
like in the future.
This is us.
Yeah,
this is all you get.
Yeah. Fuck it. No, but we're not talking about that's for a different day.
That's funny.
Anyway, let's go in.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass play.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Wait. Okay.
Speaking of ass play, we were talking about this before stream. We were like, is it appropriate? Well, this one's appropriate, I guess. This one is. The prison one.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Speaking of ass play, do you think you survived prison?
Well,
no.
Not that.
Okay.
Anyway,
yeah. We all know it.
Anyway,
we all know there's some type of survival pecking order, and if your booty is on that survival plate for some people, then yeah, you could make it through prison.
Okay, so
pocket.
Basically, we were talking about it. We were just talking off stream, and we're just like, we should have said this on the podcast. So let's talk about it. It basically would we survive prison if we were to go? And
Right.
personally speaking, I don't think I would. I just don't see any scenario where I either like make myself or like join a group or something, or
A group.
well, because
A
you know,
group?
A gang.
a gang. No,
He
because there's
said,
also, well,
"I'll join the arts and
group?
craft group."
I won't join a group of people. How dare you assume such a thing, sir?
anyway,
Sir, how dare you?
I don't think there's any
Just
scenario where I
assuming
join
you
a
want
gang, whatever,
Mm.
where I have enough like
A collection of people.
yeah, a committee.
A committee of like-minded individuals.
That
Oh man.
there's also like people who are valued in prison, so like tattoo artists,
Right.
um
Oh yeah, people with like talent.
tattoo artists, barbers, fucking those are the only two that I really know, but I don't know either one of those, and I'm not about to fucking shave some dude's head.
I could do a 0 all around.
and just get my ass kicked for making everyone
Just-
never mind.
one size,
Yeah,
maybe a 1 on the very top.
yeah,
It's like a little faux hot.
and then there's just no way that I would, I guess, let myself be someone's
Be a
kitten.
bitch boy.
I was just,
Kitten.
I was
Very different.
just picturing like these things. I could do a 1, and it's just a fucking mullet for everybody. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
a red fat up. Oh fuck!
So yeah,
Just people.
like okay, so when I mean survive prison, I also mean like minimum 8 years, I guess. Like,
Jesus.
well, yeah,
That
because
is a stay.
Are you fucking joining the service? What the fuck?
Now,
What do you mean?
This is the result of our topic before, which we'll get into maybe.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
so.
If the plan didn't work out, then you end up with 8 years minimum.
Oh, shit. Okay, whatever.
So
So
yeah.
I don't think I would. Steve was kind of dumb about it. I don't know if his answer is actually serious.
We all have like different spectrums.
It was a serious answer. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Rich
Like,
was
dude,
no, I was maybe, and Steve was yes.
look, I'm 5'5". Okay,
Okay,
Okay.
like I will fight my way through it,
and you're
Oh.
dead.
and then I escape.
But he got
That's
out.
it. I got out, dude. My spirit got out.
That's not surviving.
Nope. And then I'll reincarnate,
This is where we stopped off.
and then
basically.
I'll respawn at the side of the end of
Respawn.
at the flat Earth side of the world,
Love it. Love it. I can't wait for the lizard people
next to Tom
greet you.
Cruise.
That's gonna be awesome. Tom Cruise finally
Wait,
takes off his mask and
I'm
it's
gonna
just scales.
I'm gonna be at
scales.
Mars before you guys, and that's because I fought through prison. And that's it.
Yo.
No, yeah, no. Realistically, I would fight.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
you
secret
die. That's not
to
surviving.
get out
How
of
do you
jail
know, though?
And to get to Mars.
Because
Like, what
it's-
if
being a bitch boy.
what if I like fight well enough and then I join gangs?
So then
And
say
then
the
that.
idea
and then,
is to
and then
be-
plot
So then
twist,
say
I
that.
beat you up.
So then say
Oh.
that. That's
Wow.
that's your
I'll be
plan.
like, hold my pocket.
Then that's your
We're somehow we
I just
get
become a
the dumb
kingpin.
luck of being in prison in the same prison, and we're all the same. We're all like next door to one another.
We plan to fucking escape like Alcatraz, dude.
Alcatraz. You mean
Yes, Alcatraz.
It's not No, it's not Alcatraz.
so salt
Shawshank.
and pepper. You think is gonna make it out of fucking Alcatraz, like in fucking prison break escape shit?
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess
dude.
I'm talking about
Sure.
Alcatraz because there was
no,
like
no,
three.
isn't it Shawshank Redemption? The
I'm
one
not
where they
talking about the movie. I'm talking about real life
Prison
here.
break.
Oh.
Oh,
Like Alcatraz, three people actually. Well, it was supposed to be 4, but only 3 of them made it out. They actually escaped.
so we need a fall guy.
Dude, so did El Chapo.
No, he
We take
didn't.
Joseph.
He escaped
He
3
tried
times.
to. Oh well. Yes.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, he got
He still
away.
got caught. But
He just got
but
recaptured.
these guys never got. They never got captured. So
Oh, they're like gone.
yeah, no. So the thing is about that, they don't know if they actually managed to escape because Alcatraz is obviously on an island off of
Yeah.
coast of San Francisco.
San Francisco.
So on the night that they escaped, they made like this makeshift boat out of like raincoats and a bunch of other shit. Dude, it was a whole fucking crazy. Like honestly, if you like after this, like read the story of like how they escaped, that's just fucking insane. But anyway, they don't know if they actually made it onto shore or not. because apparently the waters were rough and shit, and there's no evidence of them like ever actually like out in the world anymore.
That's
So
interesting.
it's either they actually did escape and just like completely erased themselves, like just hid, or they just died, they drowned in the waters. So who knows? But either way, all I'm saying is, I don't know. Never mind. We'd be
Is
too
that
dumb to
considered an
escape.
escape though?
I mean, they got off the island.
But
They
just,
escaped the prison. Did they survive the travel?
They didn't survive. I don't know. That's different. See, Steve's that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Steve's whole thing is like, oh, I'd survive. I'd fucking die fighting.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Dude, 8
You know what's
years?
my plan? You be a bitch boy, and hopefully the one that you're a bitch to is the right person.
Dude, what if you get married?
Oh, that's
We
what I was
can.
gonna say too.
Yeah. Married your bitch boy?
I feel like I heard somewhere that they actually have separate sections for different prisoners, like for
They
gay
do.
prisoners,
They
for
do.
the straight prisoners, for the
Yeah.
ones that have like HIV, STDs. They put them separately.
Yeah.
Like, and then the main populace, because they don't want like infections to spread, because they're not going to give them condoms and shit like that, because that's like a weapon practically, kind of technically. So
Yeah, there's even
Yeah.
like I think a separate department too for like people who are trans.
oh,
Really?
Depending
that
what,
makes sense.
depending what you identify, they like put you within that.
We could
that
be
cell
wrong,
block.
by the way. I have no
Yeah.
idea. I feel like I heard this, but could be wrong. Corrections.
I have
about me.
confirmation.
Leave a comment telling us if we're right or not.
Yeah, if we're right about or wrong about the prison infrastructure in the U.S.
Yeah. Thank you.
At,
Anyway,
yeah.
at least what is it? What's that channel? TLC, TCL. They had a whole segment about that shit of like different cell blocks. In the U.S.
I think it is TCL.
Oh, I
I know what
see.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had.
think
They
it's
had
TLC.
I think it is TLC. You're right.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
TLC.
I don't know anymore.
Tender
But yeah, they had a whole
loving
segment.
care.
I don't know. I hope we never end up in prison.
Why not? But
I don't know. Dude, you could be in prison.
If
for
we
the
What
were
if
to
it-
go to prison, what would be the reason for us going to prison? Obviously, not murder, because I don't think any of us could like
You know what?
realistically kill someone. I feel like out of everyone that would kill someone, it might be me out of a fit of rage, possibly. But that would with a car most likely. I can't imagine like any other way.
okay.
But
With a
that's the only thing I
car?
think of.
Well, like,
Yeah, it would be a
Run him
pedestrian or
over.
it'd be someone else in another car and me like just going full mental.
I think
something
my
like
shit
that.
would just be dumb luck, like wrong place, wrong time.
Oh.
Yeah, like someone like set the forest on fire, and I happen to be pumping gas there. So it
Oh,
looks like
so
I'm the
you
one who
would-
does it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Richard,
That's
what
just
do you
bad
think
luck.
would be your possible reason to go to what's the most realistic reason? for you to go to
illegally
prison?
downloading music.
That's a bitch boy right there,
So
ladies and
glad
gentlemen.
you for this. Holy shit.
I don't know.
You're right, dude. I'm gonna double down on my statement, and I'm gonna fight, get in the gang, and then beat you up.
Thanks.
Really, what are you in for? Illegally downloading.
I'm trying to think. What would I get? It'd most likely be like
I don't know.
theft, a possession of like weed, drugs, most likely, and but like it depends on the
But that's
state that I'm in.
legal.
most likely.
Allegedly.
Oh,
Well,
These
it
are all
depends on the
hypotheticals.
state. Yeah,
these are all hypothetical.
well, we live in LA, so it's like whatever.
Right.
But yeah, pretty sure that would be the thing. Like I'd forget that I flew out with weed and I have it on me or something like that, and now I'm in prison for like a couple days or whatever. I don't know, some shit like that.
Yeah,
I can see that happening.
I genuinely don't
Yeah.
know. I don't like. I feel like my shit would just be like I did something stupid, but without realizing that it was like illegal or something. But like I don't know. Like I don't actively go out and just fucking commit crimes like on the down
Richard's
low.
a good kid. He doesn't do a whole lot of illegal things, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
Like you go to jail for running a red light and not paying a speeding.
low key, yeah, that'd probably
the type
be
of
it.
shit he'd get.
Yeah, I'd probably forget about the speeding ticket, and somehow that
Oh,
would
so
lead
there's
up.
a warrant out for your
That would
arrest now,
somehow lead up
basically.
to yeah. I don't know.
You forgot you didn't get the mails for the court date because the dog ate it or something.
And you happen to be moving state that same week, so then you left. You
had
never
a
got
show-
the mail.
You had a show and it was really important, so you had a lot of practice, so you missed it. You had no idea, and
Yeah.
then you fucking done 2-3 months. How many ever months later? We are here for your booty hole.
And then I'll be like, why? And they'll be like, tax evasion. I'll be like, oh,
Tax evasion.
Oh fuck. Okay, dude. There's so many people with that shit.
really? Stupid.
Yeah.
Tax
like
evasion
rich
is
people.
pretty common. not
Well, yeah,
gonna lie.
because of the,
It is.
yeah. I was like, rich people, like, I don't. What the fuck is his name?
That's how the rich stay rich.
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly.
It's all those little fine loopholes and those. All right, we got caught, but we don't have to play.
Like Shakira,
they know
dude.
the way to work.
But
around
Shakira got caught.
it. Shakira. Jamaican man when I speak Spanish.
No.
DMCA.
The
Como se llama?
DMCA free.
Oh yeah, because I mean I totally sound like Shakira, so like I don't want to see in trouble. Sorry.
You. Anyway.
I'm gonna triple down on my statement and say, I'll be like, here's my pocket.
Jesus.
So Lee's
He just
surviving
looked at
prison.
him.
Do we want to talk about like what led us to the whole would you survive prison topic?
It's up to you guys. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. So
Steve,
No, I don't think so. I don't think we need to.
we
just more
we
of a-
don't need to, or like
I mean, it's not. I mean, you already brought it up.
Murder.
You already brought it up.
That's
Okay.
about it. It was murder. I don't know.
yeah.
It's not really like
That's
We were
like
just
telling.
ta-
That's like
we were-
telling the
we were, like,
viewers.
talking
It's not
about
that bad.
if we hypothetically, see, I already phrased it hypothetical, so now we're kind of in the clear. If we were to hypothetically murder somebody, how do we have like a? Because there are intrusive thoughts. So have we thought about the process of getting rid of said evidence body and how we would possibly do it?
Yeah.
I like how he's so like careful with the.
Well,
chicken
because
with
he.
you.
Well, because that phrases it so that we don't get, I don't know, whatever could happen.
so
I
that
think
we
anything
don't
could
go to
happen.
jail
That's
for
why-
by accident for whatever the fuck reason, or at least
by accidentally
investigated.
giving someone an
This
idea
is the
of
bad
how to
luck
get
I'm
rid of a
talking
body
about,
or
dude.
something like that. Ooh, I would love to influence. Nope, never mind.
I would love
know
to
what's a
influence
good-
I'm not
everybody
trying
to
to be
stay
the
in
nuisance.
school
I'm
and not do
dumb.
drugs.
You know what's a good show for you guys to fucking
Don't
learn
do
that?
drugs, kids.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Ooh,
That show is a little too like. This is how you should do it if you were smart.
Oh,
Yeah, it's crazy.
thank God most of America isn't smart,
true.
Yeah.
or whoever watches that show. Not that it's a bad show, just saying.
Anyway, but yeah, we were just like
No.
randomly saying, because like intrusive thoughts go with everybody, and then there's always that whole thing. It's like, can people, like, can any person be motivated or not motivated, but like driven to murder? And in my opinion, yes. Like, I think
so,
I think
too.
with the right incentive, anybody
Oh,
could
yeah.
murder.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
so.
I do. Like,
No.
See, I can think of 4 different ways to get you to want to murder someone.
No. It's. Do you know? Like, okay. Just because, like, there's like, I actually am in the studies of these things. It's like you really have to, from get go, like, start building that sort of mindset. Like, it's not something you wake up and choose to do. It's something that builds to it.
I think
So it's
that's
like-
that's the
so,
intrusive
but-
thoughts prep
But
kind of.
but the real scenario plays on whether you can do it or not. Because realistically, a thought process is a thought process.
but that's why I'm saying.
But you can think about it and you look at kids running around the edge of the pool and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna kick you."
That's-
You know, it's like that's a thought process.
Okay,
You know,
I might
but-
actually
okay,
do
but what?
What?
I think he said he'd actually do it.
I would.
Jesus.
Richard, how dare you?
It's funny.
Yeah, keep your kids away from
fun.
Richard by the pool,
Um,
especially if they don't know how to swim.
dude, fuck them kids. No, okay, I'm
I feel like
sorry. I'm
intrusive-
sorry.
I
No,
feel
no,
like
but-
intrusive thoughts are like what kind of start it. Like having intrusive thoughts. I feel like is what kind of gets people there to that thought process in the first place. Like when it comes to people that want to like do harm onto others, but it's different between like I'm in rush hour traffic and this guy cuts me off and I think about just going full force into his fucking trunk and making sure he hits the car in front of him and just accepting what's going to happen afterwards to actually doing it. There's
Yeah.
a difference between thinking it and doing it. And it's very,
but
telling.
yeah,
I
okay,
feel.
but that's what I'm saying.
like
I'm like, there's a difference between intrusive thoughts and then being driven to murder. So intrusive thoughts are like you said, like, fucking you see a at least in my personal experience, like, what's it called? You're driving along, there's some dude on a bicycle, like just going down lane and you're just like
I blame GTA for that one.
it's just like
I don't blame.
it's just like you're driving and just like
That's just having a
I could
creative
easily
mind.
just go like fucking kill him right there. It's fucked up. Obviously, I would never do it.
Or injure him.
But intrusive thoughts.
That's those are
literally what it
intrusive
is.
thoughts, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think we
hold on,
need
hold
to
on,
forget, like,
So that's what intrusive thoughts are. I'm saying driven to commit murder, as in like somebody's fucking ransoming you.
Murder.
Like somebody has either your fucking personal information, personal photos, a person that you like, basically just ransoming you into hey you do this and you're in the clear. Or also if like say somebody fucking breaks into your house and has one of your family members at gunpoint or something.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, I'd kill someone.
yeah, that's different.
That's driven to murder though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. Like anybody could be driven to murder. 100%.
I don't think that's considered murder though. Is it?
You killing someone, that's murder.
Even if it's self-defense, that's still murder. Like there's difference between self-defense and murder. That's why they're not the same. That's why they're not under the same
like
word, or not murder, but
self-defense?
manslaughter, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, because it's like self-defense. Yeah, you defended yourself from the other person. I don't know. But I think altogether it's just one person killing another, murder.
I think that's why like people are so like interested in like learning about like serial killers.
Well, yeah,
because it's like what led them to them.
Yeah, what got a person to want to kill that many people?
It's more along the line. It's like exactly that. Like what led them to that, and it's like when people hear about that stuff, you just kind of put yourself in. At least in my case, in a bunch of other people's, I imagine they put themselves in their shoes, and they're like, "Oh, would I react the same way? Would I come out as a murderer?" Or
right, people wanna learn about these people, about these individuals, and then find out the reason, and then think to themselves, would I want to murder people because of that reason too, or just kind of understand why someone got there.
Yeah,
I think the question is like, like would I? No, I wouldn't say like that. I think it's more the question like, can I do what this person did, or like can I get to that point? Because it also like it has to do with a lot, like I don't know, I guess the belief in like someone's will, like like you really have to break someone's will to get to that point, But obviously, like when you put something in the process of like, oh, like someone has your family member hostage or is trying to kidnap my dog, like I would run you over.
I don't know if I
continuously.
I don't know if I'd kill for a dog.
Listen,
I love my dogs.
I think I'd kill for Buddy.
Really?
If it was like, well, think about it, because I can't imagine like if someone's taking it. I do a lot of bodily harm. I don't know how far I go. Yeah. Honestly, I don't have a lot of self-control when it comes to just going full off the hinges.
Is what I'd go.
I can feel it in my brain. There's a lot of I'm very chemically imbalanced, if you guys couldn't tell. So, pretty sure something would snap. But it's not like one of those like, yeah, man, I dare a motherfucker. I'm waiting for the day. It's like, no. I'm very aware of where my brain's at when it comes to shit like that. That's why I'm so like talkative, because I'd rather not get to that point. And I know it's irreversible.
Yeah,
I know that once that happens, that's a complete
so
I'm just like, you know what? No, I could do it. Don't.
I was thinking of it like two ways. That's why I was like, on one scenario is like they take your pet and like they tell you they'll give it back if you do certain deeds,
like a ransom.
Right,
note?
Exactly,
bro. I'd fuck someone.
Would you?
I'd be like,
I don't know.
I'd be like,
fuck yeah, hell no. Oh my god, if someone's standing across the street with my dog, my cat, and is saying, okay, I want you to do this thing, give me this thing for your animal, I'm gonna fuck you up. What do you fucking mean I'm gonna do something for you?
I'm thinking like they already took them. They're somewhere, and they just show you a picture of them like with it or some shit, right?
I would bamboozle them to meeting me, and then I'd fuck them up.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, I think I would do it to a certain. Honestly, I think I'd do the same with Steve. I'd do it to a certain regard. I'd report him most likely, but
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
This might be political, but cops ain't gonna do shit. So that's why I'm like, you'd have to take it into your own hand at that point. Like, what are they gonna do?
but that's what I'm saying.
You know?
I'm like, it's like they take it and they fucking tell you to do ridiculous things, like whether that's killing someone or fucking robbing a bank or some shit. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't think I would do that if it for a pet. But like, if it was your family member or something, I'm like, fuck. Okay, I'm robbing a bank. I'm.
Yeah, true. No, yeah,
You know?
I agree. I can see that. Yeah.
But obviously, if they try to take it like in front of you and they're right there and they're trying to hurt it, I'm like, yeah, obviously I'm throwing hands. I'm fucking doing everything I can to save my.
I think I would totally accept if they even had like an, I don't know. I was gonna say, even if they're like, if you move, I'll kill it. You're still gonna kill it. You fucking. I'm just gonna like.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta fuck you up. Either way, if you kill it before I get to you, even worse for you. I don't know. Like that's. Sure, I go out maybe, but at least I fucking did it like with my choice or whatever. Because I don't know. That's a whole like you. Oh no, no, hell no.
But yeah,
I'd lose my mind.
See?
My brain can't even process. There's like so many reasons and so many pistons popping up. I'm just like, oh no, my brain.
Driven to
My brain
murder.
can't handle just all those levels. Yeah, so
Totally.
that doesn't. Yeah.
It's
take a lot
okay,
for
it's
me to
okay,
wanna
Lee. We get
so
it. It's okay. You love Buddy.
No, I love my cat. He's such a good boy.
Dude, I would break someone's legs if they try to stick Thor, like to the point where like you and they were able to walk again.
I'd pull nails. I would
Yeah.
pull nails out for my cat.
Yeah.
Nope, can't say it. Nope.
No,
That was gonna get fucked up. Hypothetically speaking, all of this is hypothetical.
This is all hypothetical.
I'm playing a character right now.
I'd do what they did in Hostile.
What?
Hostile.
The Achilles. The Achilles.
On the ankle?
That hurt my
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah. And they show it.
Oh.
I
This
don't.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Dude, that movie.
No,
Oh, that
I'm
movie
watching
is
it.
terrible.
I'm not watching
Movies,
that.
okay.
Hell no.
Oh
Hell
my
no.
god.
You have to pay me.
Okay.
Shit like that. See, I say
Yeah.
the shit like I say what I say, but it's just Achilles heel shit. That's
Dude,
like
that shit was
There's
so
a
fucking
lot
brutal.
of fucking horror
Yeah.
movies that not a lot, but like decent amount that have that one shot with the like
And then she just splits open like
oh stop, and then they crumble. Ah!
Wait, so we're watching it then? All right, cool.
yeah.
Ah!
Damn.
Ugh. It's like the
Should've-
level of like paper cut. Like, you watch someone get a
like
paper
and
cut?
right in the middle,
I'm
right
just
there
like,
too. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everything everywhere all at once. It's not even that big of a spoiler or anything like that. They have to self-inflict paper cuts. 5 of them in the scene. And it's just like there's just so much happening. It's a great movie, by the way. Cried multiple times.
I've heard so much
watching
good about it,
multiple
so I
times.
watched it.
So child.
Is that movie about people's parents or whatever?
People's parents.
Or like
No,
someone's parents?
No.
I saw someone saying like, "Oh, this movie made me like want to hug my parents more."
Oh, it made you okay. The message does involve family, basically. Yeah. But
Yeah.
well, it's more like individual, but it's placed within a family. So it makes you want to like appreciate family. But
Okay.
but on like the broader spectrum and the bigger picture, it's like you as an individual, as self, dealing with like life, kind of.
Okay.
But like the more somber side of life. So
Nice.
it's great. It's a great fucking movie. If you guys ever get the chance to watch it, it is weird as shit. Oh, it's almost on the level of Midnight Gospel. Shit.
Oh.
Midnight Gospel, a little weirder, but it's a cartoon, so you can kind of let it slide. Excuse me. Everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. That shit is live action, of course. So watching all the practical effects, all the CG effects, all the fucking camera, like just everything that made it look the way it looked, and I believe most of it, or a good portion of it was practical. It's a trip. You will cry though.
Dude, okay.
Which is great because it's great action and it's a tearjerker. So
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a crier at movies.
Really quick,
Like, if a movie hits that spot, I'll watery eye. I'll be like, dude, don't cry, and I'm
it depends
like,
on
okay,
what
I'm
I'm with.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I get
hell no.
so sucked into them that I cry.
I hate crying at movies with my parents.
Like,
around.
I don't
That shit
sob.
bothers the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why? Because you don't want them to see you're weak.
Whatever. Richard, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say really quick, if you haven't watched Midnight Gospel, watch it. The last episode
yeah.
fucking had me bawling, bro. Oh my god.
I haven't seen it.
Well, dude, we need to watch it. Bro, I'm dead ass serious. That last episode fucked me up.
I watched.
Dude, you guys
it
want
by
me to
my
watch all this shit, and I haven't. Got
Dude,
to.
it's so. I'd watch Midnight Gospel with you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Honestly. Yeah, a rewatch of
I'm
that.
still trying to
Watching it a
start
second
Fruit
time
Basket.
will fuck you up still, but it like with enlightenment.
No, but it's different. So like,
it's so good.
so like,
no, it is. It's
Fruit
great.
Basket. It's a story, right?
saw it?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I already know that it's sad, blah blah blah. It's a story. I'm talking
okay.
about
Fruit Basket's great.
Midnight Gospel. It's for people who don't know. It's a podcast, right?
Yeah,
a radio show, something like that.
It's like podcast audio. That's semi-scripted. There's a topic, but then they like kind of riff, and then the animation's made around the audio.
Yeah.
To my understanding, I could be a little wrong.
It's a bunch of people talking about real life shit, and what's it called? In the last episode, they hit like some really deep. Really deep shit that like
it's
as a
great.
person,
The
like
delivery
that
is-
hit me so fucking hard. Like I don't think I've ever cried to something like that to the point where I was just like, it changed honestly some of the ways I think. Like, dude,
it's a fucking world alterer.
Mm-hmm.
It's
trying
good.
to think
It's
what
really
movies
good.
ever made me feel like that.
the only other movie where like I've cried similarly to that, which is I feel like it's not
Interstellar.
I haven't watched
me
it.
up.
Oh, dude, I fucking
Interstellar.
I
fuck
cried.
me
Like
up.
I've cried
Oh,
every time I watch it.
fuck.
Yeah, because I don't watch it so
That's good.
often, and I own it. So that movie literally made me just cry like
So-
all the way through. Like the last time I watched it was with Jess, and we were drinking wine,
Yeah.
and we were like,
No way.
I think we were like on the second bottle in. There's a. If nobody's seen it, if no one's seen it yet, I don't want to
I
spoil it.
haven't
At this
watched it.
point, you should have
No,
seen
yeah,
it
don't.
though.
I haven't watched it.
But there's a scene. There's the first scene like after they get into space or whatever. Not even that. I think it's when it's happening, when they're like they're launching or whatever. And yeah, I fucking like I look over, and Jess is just holding her glass like this, and she's like just fucking crying. And I look at her, I'm like, I was like, fuck this movie. I was like, fuck you. I was like,
I know.
I was like, fuck you, McConaughey.
It's a good movie.
The other one
That's
that
a
had
good
me
movie.
crying like that was what's it called? Spanish movie. Bajo la misma luna. Under
That's
the
a good
same
one.
moon. So for whoever doesn't know, the movie's basically centered around a kid, an immigrant kid that he's trying to meet his mom, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. He crosses to try to get to his
I don't
mom.
remember. I haven't watched it in a minute, but all I know is that movie, like, coming from a migrant home, like, that shit just hit so fucking like badly. Like, I legitimately like shed a lot of tears my first watch. I'm sure if I watch
watched
it
it with
again,
friends.
like, I'm sure some tears would come out.
Movies that make you cry are good movies.
Mhm.
Those are good movies. Like if I feel like it's like it goes without saying that, but it's like I don't know. Some people don't cry at movies, especially movies that are like widely revered for like their sad scenes.
That are supposed to be tearjerkers.
Stories, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like I feel like if a movie can make you cry, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
like it's yeah. I saw Bullet Train
It
this
did
weekend.
job.
I was supposed to.
I heard. I want to watch it. I'm trying.
So
I think I wanna-
fucking good.
I want to hit up Jasmine or someone and go like watch it because
It's so good.
That'd be cool.
It's just, it's
Good movie.
it's good as fuck, dude.
I want to watch
um,
it. I want to watch
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah. I think in my opinion, because I go watch a lot of movies. It's like if a movie made me cry, it got its money's worth.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
I'll be crying. I'll be like, oh fuck you, you're ruining this one for me. But I'll watch
I'm
it.
trying to think of the most recent one that I've like watched and it's actually like led me to that, but I can't think of anything.
There was one. I think the last one I ever like genuinely like actually cried, and I didn't think it was gonna affect me. Was fuck, what's that one with Lady Gaga and McConaughey?
A Star Is Born or some
yes,
shit like that.
yes. Okay,
Huh.
the ending to that film. If
I
you've
haven't seen
seen
that
it,
movie.
the
Yeah.
ending to that film, just was like you're gonna cry, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna cry. Like, yeah, whatever. And I saw it, I was like, okay, it's sad. And then the ending hits, and I'm like, oh fuck! I was like, yo, this is fucked up. I was like, why are you making me watch this? And she's just crying with me, even though she
I
knows
just
what happened.
haven't felt the need to watch that movie.
It's good, dude. She's been
I still
bugging
don't know
you
what
guys
it
to watch
is.
it.
What's it
I,
about?
well, I just don't.
Basically, it's in the title. Like
what's
someone
the,
becomes
what's the male
famous.
actor again?
Matthew McConaughey.
No.
Is it
No.
Yeah,
What?
it's Matthew McConaughey.
It's isn't it someone
No,
else?
it's someone else.
No, it's It's Matthew McConaughey.
I'm searching this
Let
up.
me Google. A Star is Born.
I know it because he's one of my favorite fucking actors.
all right. It's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, it is Bradley
Oh.
Cooper.
Hey, yo, they look the same, dude.
All right, hey, this is your favorite actor, dude.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
God damn it. You know
I don't
what?
fucking
Kudos
like
to you for
anything
sticking to
you
your
like.
guns.
Hey, dude, I stick to my guns
God damn.
even when I'm wrong. How do you think I've made it this far in life?
Nah. Anyway,
Oh man.
Good movie though. Good movie.
Oh yeah, but I'm just not a big like Bradley Cooper's cool and all, but I don't know. I don't really dig his movies. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Not my thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I think that one's more around like it just because he's obviously in it, but it focuses more like on Lady Gaga's character, which she's a great actor by the way. Like I didn't think she was that good of an actress, but she's really
she's
good at
talented as fuck, dude.
I mean, she's talented as fuck. I mean, just her music videos alone do its thing, but great movie.
Mhm.
Haven't seen Gucci.
I cannot wait to see her play Catwoman. Or is it Harley Quinn? Which
No,
one is
Harley
she?
Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Oh, she should be Catwoman.
Wait,
bitch.
no, isn't she playing Poison Ivy?
No, shut the fuck up.
God
no
damn it! Now I need to
way.
search this up.
Now I gotta go.
I don't know.
Harley Quinn. It's Harley Quinn.
It's Harley
Yes.
Quinn. Okay. On which one is it? The new Joker one?
And Joker 2.
Look, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
One. Like,
Interesting. I didn't even know about that.
I guess okay. So it would be cool to watch her place. Well, okay. Also, I honestly haven't seen Joker yet. I still haven't. watched it.
What?
I just don't have any want.
I mean, it's a long movie. I don't blame you. It's good though.
It's so
Like,
good.
You would enjoy
it's not,
it.
I
Like,
like.
I think that's a movie we could like relax and watch it. Like if we really have nothing to do or Valorant's like taking a
I'd be
shit on
down
us,
for
we
that.
could, yeah,
It's-
we could
I'd
do
be
it.
down for a
Yeah.
group watch if there's nothing to do.
So it's
'cause,
completely different from any superhero movie because it's not written
I've heard.
as a superhero movie. It's
Right,
literally written
yeah.
as a drama, as a fucking
That's-
like it's so good.
from Joker's
Yeah.
perspective.
Richard has
whatever.
such
Yeah.
a boner.
So
It's good.
What I'm thinking of is, okay, so how are they gonna write Harley's? Pretty sure it's gonna be Harleen Quinzel. She's gonna interview him, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be that whole like
I mean, it would make
Joker
sense.
meets or Harley meets Joker
Yeah.
type of shit. Yeah, it makes sense. But I feel like I was just thinking about it. The reason why I would have loved seeing her as Catwoman, that's sexy as hell. Michelle Pfeiffer and fucking Catwoman. Is that the right actress? It could be wrong.
No, you're right.
Who?
You're right.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
The one, oh, the new one, yeah.
No. Back in
Michelle
Oh.
Pfeiffer, the original
Oh,
Catwoman.
who's
not
the new one? The girl from the Divergent.
Oh, Anne Hathaway.
No,
that was in
no.
The
That's
Dark
like
Knight.
beyond.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I was. Oh, Zoe Kravitz.
There you
there
go.
you go.
That
She
was
was good too.
I
Yeah.
still haven't
was-
seen
yeah.
that Batman.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I,
I
don't
haven't
know.
even either.
Wait, you really?
No, the
Oh,
one with
dude,
the newest
I-
one, right? With fucking
Yeah,
with Robert
with
Pattinson.
Edward.
Dude,
Pattinson.
Robert Patterson. Yeah, Robert Patterson.
You know what?
Dude,
Watch those movies
it's
recently.
good.
Not bad
I've
series.
I've
The
became a good
last
fan
two
of him.
Movies, the last movies for the Twilight series. Kind of weak.
What do you mean, dude? That was his big cameos.
I'm so mad.
Twilight films.
They
No,
weren't bad. They weren't bad. though.
I've recently became a pretty big fan of him. Like
He's a cool dude.
him in
And
Tenet.
He's a good actor. He's a good
In
actor.
Tenet, fucking great.
It-
What's that one that came out on Netflix? The one with Tom Holland.
Oh, I don't know.
Something Devil.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What's it called? What was it? Where are we going with this?
I know where we're going with this.
Uh-huh.
Because we were talking about famous people,
Okay.
and our topic was Jennette McCurdy's
Oh,
book.
okay. So big tangent already, but I feel like we were somewhere else before that. No? Or do we just
we
want to
were.
switch?
We can switch if you guys want.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
I really don't know where
I
we're
don't-
going with it. Anyway,
I don't know where we're at.
I like Jennette. Okay, so we were talking about people we love. Love Jennette McCurdy.
hmm
Love her shit. Love the title of her book.
Me
Oh,
too.
so good.
I wanted.
I haven't read it. I actually want to.
Me too.
I want to.
So I brought this up to Steve because I didn't. I saw some things. Obviously, I followed Jennette McCurdy on Instagram, and I saw that she had written that she had this book written for a while. I think it was a play for a while also. Point
She
is,
talked about it for a long time, no?
yeah. Point is, for people who don't know, Jennette McCurdy, famous Nickelodeon star,
iCarly.
who played Sam on iCarly and on Sam and Cat.
Mhm.
Basically,
Sorry,
she wrote a memoir, and it released as of the recording of this day. and
Yeah.
the title is I'm glad my mom died. And there's so many
Great
people that so a lot of people are actually like pissed off at her for that title, because people are saying like, oh, how could you possibly write that? Like, how could you possibly hate your mom and blah blah blah? Like,
those people
that's
have
disrespectful.
not read
So,
or heard about what the fuck she went through
Exactly.
with her mother. Then
That's
because that shit is not
Or-
gnarly. It's not crazy, but it's like
Not just
That's-
her, but I think that
that's a
falls under
very
any like
fucked-
those are the type of people who have never really dealt with like actual trauma as a child with your parents.
right.
Because like
True.
her, obviously hers focuses a lot as a child actress, but it relates to a lot. Because I was watching a lot of people's comments and it's like it relates a lot to like just kids and trauma in general and like what you go through.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
even if you're famous or not, you still can or could go through these scenarios.
right.
Minus the fame and shit, but yeah, dude,
Mhm.
I love her title.
Yeah.
that like especially because she's been very vocal about all this shit.
Mm.
Love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
But so yeah, I completely agree. Like basically people who have a problem with her saying or naming her book that, which it's her book. Let her fucking write whatever the
number
fuck she
one,
wants.
It's
Yeah.
her material.
It is her story.
Yeah.
It's literally like you read about all the stuff that she's gone through, like what's it called, her basically being anorexic because her mom is basically telling her like, hey, like you need to stay
Watch what you're eating.
skinny and like beautiful so that what's it called, you can get all these opportunities or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck for Hollywood.
Also to appear younger from what I
Yeah.
from what
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
remember,
To
because
appear
she
younger.
was playing. She was. I think she was.
She was the
I
oldest.
could be wrong. She could. Yeah, I think she was the oldest or second
Yeah.
oldest or something like that. So
Mhm.
like.
He says like who
I
plays
forgot,
Spencer,
I feel
right?
like she said there was something.
Oh, in the
experience
group?
where
Oh, I
there
don't
was
know.
there was a younger kid that got a part or something like that, or something. I can't remember it. She said it in an interview. Yeah, her mom was just like, it's all about it's basically the look.
Yeah.
Make sure you have your look on point so that you can get the roles, especially for because what she was a kid star.
Yeah.
So get the kid roles. That's the money.
Right. So it's just like all of these super toxic shits that, like when people who grow up with like loving parents and parents who will, just don't treat you the same way that some of these toxic parents can, whether that's like judging you on everything that you do or, just giving you shit about every single move that you do or trying to dictate your life as if they're living your life, like it's like a second opportunity for them in a sense, right? Especially when it comes to Hollywood. A lot of these Hollywood moms are literally just trying to live out their dreams through their kids. It's a stereotype, but I really do think it's true. But anyway, people who don't grow up with that kind of toxicity with their parents will never understand that, some people really do just end up resenting parents, your mom, your dad,
Mm-hmm.
and it's something that needs to not be shamed about for talking about
100%.
because like legitimately it's like in a way it brings to light for everybody else that's experiencing it to be like, hey, this isn't okay, like this isn't normal, and it it's healthier for everybody if we understand and talk about it and bring everything to a better light as to like, sometimes family relationships just aren't healthy and you pick your family in a sense and you have every right to not like the people that are related to you by blood,
Yeah, this is a real big thing for this is normal practice for the gay community, the LGBTQIA plus community. It's your chosen family. There's your family that you're born into, and there's a family that you choose.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us basically don't have a family once we're our true selves, unfortunately. And you are left with nobody, even though like the day before everything was fine, and then you thought it was a good day to let everyone know, and it ended up being the worst day ever.
Yeah.
So you kind of you start all over brand fucking new, and you choose who you want to be your family. I kind of went through that a little bit. Not that my parents, I thought were ever gonna like, you're kicked out. Not my son. Nothing like that. Maybe when I was younger, but that's like, I don't know. I feel like every kid fears that unless there's like a genuine connection, like communication with their
Yeah.
kid about like that specifically.
I also think our parents age a little more, where it's like,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was just
is
the
what
time.
it is.
It was the times and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, but that's, I don't know. But yeah, it's the when I got older, it was still like a matter of like it's just change is scary, and then that kind of change can like really rock a family when it shouldn't.
Yeah.
But the whole point is being like when that happens, or when that was going on, when I was kind of like not really down for it, I was kind of like drifting more for my family. A lot of chosen family. I kind of see all my friends as chosen family now, even now being fully out to my parents. I'm much more comfortable with it now. When I first came out, like people were like, "Oh my god, do you feel better? Do you feel amazing?" I'm like, no, I feel very fucking awkward. I feel almost uncomfortable. I don't. I'm not. Was never used to being that open, that like honest, and that bare with my parents. It's like a full solid 20-something years of just like lying. So I was like, oh, no more lying about that anymore, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
that was
remember.
interesting.
I remember what you told us, and you told us that you felt like still, I guess, scared / anxious /
Yeah,
very
the anxiety
yeah.
was real. Yeah.
And you know, I think what's it called? I remember telling you, like, dude, it's like you brought your true self out. You're very vulnerable. You're very much like, this is me.
Raw.
I don't know what's gonna
Mhm.
happen from here on out. Whether it's gonna be like, you know, just another day, or if it's just gonna be everything's changed type of thing. But I mean,
right,
like you know,
a significant difference.
yeah. But it's just it's I don't even know where I was going with it, to be honest. But anyway, I'm just more along the lines of like, when you kind of like do something that, you know, for your parents seems kind of different / you know, at least, and for you at the time too, completely abnormal / wrong. It's like,
Yeah, not
you
the
know,
norm.
sometimes they can react in a good way, whether it's, you know, they accept you for who you are. Other times, unfortunately, for some people, they don't. But that's where
Yeah.
your second family comes in. And
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
honestly, it's like, you know, you don't get to choose who you're related to, like on a bloodline, but you can choose who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
If your bloodline wants to be a part of that, great. If not, it's, you know, it's better for your mental health in the long run to just, you know, kind of try to cut those ties, to be honest. But you know, it's never not gonna say that it's easy or anything, but you know, it's something that'll eventually help you. So back to the Jennette McCurdy thing, it's like, you know, if your parents are being that toxic to you, it's like, yeah, she has every fucking right to say, yeah, I'm glad she died. Like,
You have every right to deal with that shit the way you want
Yeah.
to
Now,
deal with it. Honestly.
do you think like, cause I hear you saying it, like the word toxic is the right one, or abusive?
well,
Because I feel like it was more of an abuse than because a
Right.
toxic family member can just be someone who like throws names at you or says some shit at you or doesn't like,
Well, that's
or
abusive
brings you down.
too.
That's mental
verbal
abuse.
abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think toxic
guess
is just
toxic
kind
is
of a
more
blanket
the-
statement for anything that is just done negatively towards
Yeah.
you. Like you're like a negative outcome of your parents' actions,
Yeah.
basically, of your family's actions.
when
You know,
I think, at least in my head,
I think.
toxic and abusive are a bit synonymous.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also, when I say toxic, I do kind of mean it more leading towards emotional trauma rather than physical. Because like, if I say like, oh, they're being abusive or anything like that, at least immediately in my head, I start thinking like, oh, they were hitting them or they were physically abusing them. But you know, when I say toxic, at least the way that I've kind of wired it into my brain is that, yes, she was manipulating her or emotionally, you know, abusing her.
Abusing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, let her do whatever the fuck she wants. Her fucking book. She can say whatever the fuck she wants about
her
somebody that was causing all this
her
problem.
Her memoirs.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm like,
You weren't complaining about her telling her personal story.
Right. So then that was one point.
Interesting.
People like, you know, just fucking getting triggered off of shit that they shouldn't
just-
have a say in. Second point was there was a section where she started talking about what's it called? Her show, the Salmon Cat show. and basically saying that she grew up resenting Ariana Grande, because what's it called? And this is basically what she was saying, is that the creators slash writers or whatever the fuck of that show were giving Ariana so much freedom in a sense, to basically, so like this is at the time when she was like coming out as a singer, as a fucking, you know, recording artist and shit. So they were like writing episodes without her, or like basically shit that she can film in a day so that she can go, you know, on tour or fucking go perform a show and stuff like that, right?
Right.
While Jennette was basically kind of being forced to stay on the show, and she said that she had a few opportunities where she was supposed to either like audition for a film, or even like not even being able to accept roles because the show wouldn't let her, like
it demanded so much of her time, basically.
Yeah, demanded slash didn't even want to give her, like, write her out for certain episodes or anything, whatever the fuck. They basically said, no, you're supposed to stay here. And basically Jennette was saying, what's it called? She grew up, or she started hating Ariana more and more because she's getting all these privileges while she's getting fucked over. And it's like, along with that, when this was being like shown to the people like today or whatever, a bunch of people were starting to hate on her because they're like, oh, you hate Ariana, how can you hate? It's like stands basically coming out and just trying to defend her, and it's like, dude, you're missing the point. It's not that she hates Ariana as a person, it's more along the lines of like, she hates that Ariana got all these opportunities that she kind of like never got the chance, because you know, they're being prejudiced in a way.
She's resentful towards the treatment that Ariana got over, basically. Which is understandable, because when you're younger as a kid, you know, you kind of like don't really know where to put that anger towards. I mean, obviously towards your bosses, but it's got to go to someone that's like,
it's gonna go somewhere,
within like arm's reach. And like, you know, I feel like Ariana was within arm's reach and kind of like the face of the freedom, basically.
Especially them being co-stars,
she was
right?
being denied.
Especially them being co-stars.
Well, yeah. And then it's just like, the main thing too is like, you know, Ariana did come from a pretty wealthy background. I don't know if she was rich, like millionaire status, but she was more than well off. You know, she was in the high class. Right. Whereas Jennette was in this much lower class where her mom would literally come to her and be like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay rent.
Like, she was the breadwinner of her family at one point because both of her parents, it was, I think during iCarly, like, or something like that, both of her parents, one was laid off, one I think quit the job to take care of the sibling or something, like or something.
Some shit like that,
but she was the primary income for their household.
Imagine being like 14, 15 and then having
to pay a mortgage.
Well, having the pressure of
bills.
Like being the one who pays the bills, like that's.
By the time she was in Salmon Cat, she was already 18, and the only reason you know this is because she started talking about the manipulation slash kind of more gross shit about the creator.
Well, she had talked a lot about that shit like on her TikToks, right? Like I remember
everybody that like there's a lot. There's a lot of shit on this
I think this book just kind of solidified everything.
Well, but I think it also, like, for that specifically, it kind of, because I honestly completely forgot about this person. I don't even remember his name. I'm pretty sure
I know it, but I don't want to say it. Do it.
Yeah. It's just some
director
creepball that made was the creator of a lot of these shows, like iCarly, Zoe 101, Victorious, Drake and Josh. Yeah, so
the foot fetish guy, right?
Yes. Yeah, basically, yeah. So it was a lot of creepy shit. It was not doing
so. So we obviously know that she wasn't gonna come out in the revamped version of iCarly, right?
Yeah,
like the grown-up version.
Yeah, she said no.
She said no, and she said why.
Right.
Do you think now, and this is just more out of our opinions, like our conversation is, do you think now that her book is out, because I feel like she kind of didn't want to do anything, one because of the trauma.
Did she talk about it in the book?
I don't think so. I don't know.
About what?
Okay, I don't think so.
About what?
If she gave, like, if her reason for not doing the reboot is the real reason.
Oh yeah, she said she's hated acting.
Oh yeah, she said that.
I know that. Yeah.
She says she hates
Yeah, yeah.
acting because of her mom. Literally, like her
Yeah,
mom
yeah,
basically made her hate it.
Yeah.
But that being said, do you think now that her book's out, like, do you think she might
No.
like get back into it? Or
No.
she's like
No.
done.
She's done.
I think
I
she's
think
in,
she's done.
she's in a
If
happy
anything,
state.
If anything, she might. People will like offer her maybe like different, because I think she's a producer and director or
Yeah.
director, something like that. She's got multiple caps, but I feel like maybe she'll have more opportunities for that because of like just who she is and the writing and her just being, you know, as honest as she was. And from what I heard, it's a pretty good read. So
Yeah.
her
interview on the
think
E was
that-
great, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was that's basically where it all started out of.
I only saw a clip, but
Yeah, I've seen most of it now.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool. And then
she's
she
an
shouted
interesting
out.
person.
She shouted out. What's her name?
Oh, Miranda.
Miranda?
Cosgrove, I believe. Yeah.
And she basically
I saw
was
that.
like, yeah, she's like, she told her like, oh yeah, like, you know, I told her like, read the book, like you might laugh about this shit.
no.
Yeah,
like
no, the interviewer was like, "Oh, do you think
Yeah.
do you talk to Miranda still?" And she was like, "Yeah, not as much. We were stuck at the hip, but once we hit our mid-20s, you know, we're grown up, so we're doing our own things."
Just that she finds
And
some
then
funny
she
stuff
asked
in
her
it.
if she was like, do you know if she's gonna read the book? And she was like, I'm pretty sure, yeah. She sent me a nice message congratulating me in the book and saying that, you know, she's excited to read it. She wants to read it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hope she reads it. I'm pretty sure she will. And I think she'll find some things very funny, if not really relatable.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I'm like,
I was
that's cool. Yeah.
What's it called?
It's nice. It's nice.
The
to know
biggest thing
they're
that like
still talking. It's cool.
that like kind of shocked, I guess. Well, it just made an impression, I guess. Is the part where she said that after she left Nickelodeon, they offered her like 300 grand to basically as a hush, like never talk about what you saw,
Right, what you
went through
Yeah.
on here, and she didn't
She
take
said,
it.
"Fuck
And they're
you."
like, "Why? It's free money." And she's like, "It's not free money. You're literally just paying me so that I can never, you know, fucking
You're buying my freedom.
yeah." And it's just like,
Yeah.
That's so crazy that like these fucking big ass like corporate businesses are like. She basically outed them.
Yeah,
Man,
like,
they
yo,
were
like,
dumb back in the day.
they- yeah, they were.
So now-
like, I feel like that's where TV was like slowly becoming more, not more woke, but like, it was like the last bit of like ridiculous TV that can get away with like some
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
suggestive or really weird ass fucking jokes that wouldn't fly nowadays.
so now it's just like, you know, a lot of people are saying like I wonder which actors did and which actors didn't take that money.
but you never know.
And it's just
I
like,
don't know the ones that did take it.
right. So in my head, I'm thinking like I feel like Amanda Bynes would probably be one of those people that did.
No,
like,
she.
kind of, I think,
Well,
though.
yeah. I mean, she kind of went south too.
Well, I was gonna say, has she ever talked about her experience?
I don't know. As far as I know, I don't think so.
I would, if she
She's on the news
hasn't,
for the wrong things.
then yeah, I'm pretty sure she took the hush money.
And it's just like you can't really blame some people because that's a lot of fucking money. And it's like if you're not in the
especially
right,
back in the day,
Yeah.
during Amanda Bynes days,
Yeah.
and it's like
During all
that's a lot
that.
of cash, dude.
and I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't know if I
I
would
mean,
have
it's still a lot of cash now, but things are way more expensive than they were during Amanda Bynes.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
fucking Nickelodeon.
Was Amanda Bynes like 2004 maybe? Well, at the latest.
Nah,
I thought it was like way earlier than that.
It's like
Well, no,
early 2000s, like way early.
I'm saying like
2000s.
at the
I thought it
end
was, like,
when
late
she was done.
90s, to be honest.
When she was
yeah,
done.
late 90s, early
She
2000s.
start-
Oh, when she was
90s,
done.
Yeah, I'm
99?
sure she started in late 90s, but I'm
Why
saying
don't we
like
Google-
I think she finished like 2002, 2003.
because like after the Amanda Bynes show, I don't think she ever was in anything again.
She just cameoed in
She
some of
did,
the All That show.
All that was
No, she did-
before
she-
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes was she did a lot of movies. She did oh my god, what's the fucking?
But I'm saying like for
she's-
Nickelodeon
she's the man.
specifically.
She's the man, yeah.
She did.
Huh?
She's the
But I'm
man.
saying for Nickelodeon specifically,
Oh,
yeah,
Nickelodeon. I don't think she did anything else Nickelodeon related.
right? Yeah, because it was all that. Then it was Amanda Bynes show, and off of the Amanda Bynes show, that led to Drake and Josh, and then Drake and Josh to iCarly, fucking Victorious, and Sam and Cat. I don't know if there was anything else besides that.
The final episode date for the Amanda show was on September 21st, 2002.
Okay.
That's when it ended.
Oh, I was right. Yeah.
Jesus.
How long did the Amanda show last? Yeah, from 1999 to 2002. It was only on for 3 seasons. That shit
Yeah.
felt like it was on for an eternity.
I mean, that shit was a skit show, so it wasn't gonna, you know.
What's it called? That's most.
I mean,
That's most. Like Nickelodeon, Disney Channel shows. It's like
most cartoon shows in general.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ed and Eddie was only realistically, I think, like 3 to 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And the 4th season was technically only 1 episode and a movie.
oh
I think Cartoon Network was like, okay, they didn't have a lot of people now, and they only have enough people to either work on the movie and dedicate all the time to the movie, or work on the show
yeah.
and dedicate everything to the show. They couldn't do both, so they chose the movie because the show, I think there was something going on, something was off and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So they, after the first episode, they started working on the movie, and then the movie, the Ed and Eddie movie, is technically the last episode, and
Yeah.
I think it's the one where you meet Ed's
Brother?
Parents.
Eddie. No, you meet Eddie's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you find out this fucking amazing character, their personal god, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, a piece of shit deadbeat.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, and then all the kids love them. They defend them, and it was a good show. I don't know, it was a good show. I like that show. My cousins would call me the double D of our group.
Aw. Like you're nerdy.
Yeah. No, when I was younger, I was a real big joy kill. I was not down for a lot of the bullshit that my cousins were down to do. Like,
I can see that.
they were really into Jackass, and I fucking hated it.
Okay.
So that's what made me the double D of the group.
Dude.
I was not down for a lot of shit. So I was like,
come
no.
on, Lee, jump
Yeah,
off
I'm
this
like,
building.
no.
Off the roof.
I'm
with
gonna get
us.
hurt. Yeah, basically, let's jump off the roof, climb on the fucking where the pipple's at, in a thorn bush right here. Walk across the fucking stone wall.
Oh my god.
I was like, I did it like twice, and then after that, I think I actually did fall, but into the neighbor side, and I missed the rose bush, but I think I fell just like into the lawn, and they got pissed. That's so fucking mad. Yeah.
That shit was on
Me and the
TV,
double D of
dude. Like, what the?
Me and the double D of the friend group was gnarly.
Is that still on? I don't.
What?
Jackass? I don't think so.
Well, the last movie came out like a couple months
the
ago.
movie, the
Movie,
movies now. They're
right.
not like, I don't think there's shows with
Oh, the
like
show? No, no.
the younger cast, or in the movies they
No.
brought in like new dudes. I don't think there's a show with the new dudes, to
No,
be honest.
no,
What's his
there's-
name?
Yeah.
I think
All I know is that Steve-O's still doing shit. Fucking.
not even that. He's doing his podcast.
Well, right. No, but I'm pretty sure
Everybody
he's
and
still...
their mama has a podcast.
Yeah. Hi. But we're better.
We're not better than Steve-O.
Yeah, no.
I feel like
Hey, Steve-O,
He was
let's
pretty cool.
collab.
oh, that'd be cool.
Steve is in
He can
my
come to
name.
my room and I can
Huh?
hang out with him.
You're such a...
I'm adventurous.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, anything else you guys want to hop on, or did you think
Please,
that's it?
some fucking ending note. I don't want the fucking last thing to be me saying I'm adventurous when mentioning talking about Steve-O.
Lee wants to.
Nope.
That's
is how we end it.
Yep.
This is my outro.
Lee's
Christ.
bottoming for Steve-O. And
Lord have mercy.
Oh,
That's not the
God.
ending note. What's a closing statement? Everybody think of something. Any music, any shows anybody's watching?
Oh, yes.
Anything like
I crossing my fingers.
that?
I might in November I might finally see the 1975 again. So
Oh,
that's my closing
cool.
statement. Go to Vegas again.
oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Let me go. Wait, no.
No.
You're going with Jess. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's say you want to go with them
Yeah,
to
I know.
a concert.
Well, I want to see the 1975. 1975 was a really good fucking band.
They're so good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
I saw them on their first album. Now I'll see them on their. I haven't seen them since then. They have like 5 albums out now. So
I'm gonna go,
Matthew Haley.
but not with you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
My
gonna.
closing statement is watch anime, and I recommend
trying.
watching Fruits Basket, the case study of Anita's Sailor Moon Crystal. Actually, really good. You guys are gonna see this shit covered in Sailor Moon little fucking pen pendants pretty soon. So close. Dawn of the Witch is cool. Sasaki and Miyano, super gay, super cute. Love it. The Devil's a Part-Timer. Great humor.
That's on my list.
It's on Crunchyroll. Can't really say. I think it's
Crunchyroll
Licorice Recoil.
Yeah,
It's
Crunchyroll.
really cool. Little girls, not little, they're like teenagers, but they're trained assassins.
Oh.
And it's not sexy. It's super cool. And it's really cute. not really cute, but like it works. And then Yona of the Dawn. Yona of the Dawn, I super recommend for people that just want to watch something that's like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where there's like a big cast of people, but it's not like there's not too much. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple story, but it's really cool. That's my closing statement.
Okay.
Watch anime and my list.
I have two.
Of the most recent.
The first one is Multiverses is actually really fucking fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait till it's officially released.
I'm a LeBron main.
He is.
I got Steven to play.
Please don't nerf Finn.
Plays LeBron.
Nerf the fuck out of
Don't
Finn.
nerf Finn, please.
Nerf him to the point of non-existent.
And then second closing, we brought it up earlier, but still, please, at least you should watch Midnight Gospel. So fucking good.
Oh,
please leave us your thoughts.
I have one more. I have one more.
Uh-huh.
Yo, who's kidding? I gotta be for that new Reaver bundle.
Okay,
I'll be whoever's kidding. Just
bro. By the time this releases, that shit's not even in the store.
Dude, give me the money. I'll be your kid no matter what.
Anyway.
Yeah, Midnight Gospel though. I will second that. Actually, I kind
of trying to watch
my second one because Richard had two. Mine was first one was anime. Second one, really watch the Midnight Gospel, and then after that, watch everything everywhere all at once. Once you've seen, like, watch both of those, your perspective on a lot of things worldly and afterworldly will like really help out, especially with not Midnight Gospel. Everything everywhere all at once. That shit.
For Midnight Gospel, if you can if you.
No, you already said your closing statement.
No, hold on. If you can if you would like to, I do suggest getting a bit of marijuana, at least just to chill out and kind of mellow out the mind. It's not needed.
It's a freaky show.
It's not.
I think you should only do that if you're in a legal state. Let's clarify.
That's what I said.
Or drinking or something. Anything that mellows you out.
Or you're
relax because it's there's a lot going on the screen, but the main sustenance is what you're hearing. It's the podcast basically. But what's happening on the screen is really cool, but it will 100% distract you from what is being spoken sometimes. So just really give it a listen, but watch it for sure.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Cool.
But
I can't wait to get Steve to watch it.
Okay,
and then that'd be awesome.
But either way, just do yourself a favor, watch it, and I think with that, that's it. Steve, close us out.
Yeah, Steve. Did you have another one? I think you only said one or two. Did you have one or two?
No, I said two.
No, he said two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
yeah.
Close us out.
I'm a LeBron main.
Meaty boy. Look at you. Look at him with his...
Dude! Ew, fuck, hold that motherfucking hairbrush on the...
It is way too hot in LA, so we were like, you know what? Tank top. And when me and C didn't even plan this, I was like,
yeah,
I just got off work. I'm hot as shit. I'm not even dealing with it. So
same.
It's cold in my room.
Richard is being a prude.
It's cold in my room.
Anyways, that's the closing statement for everything. We're always never prepared, but always ready to entertain you guys.
Talk your ear off for an hour.
Yeah, we heard from a friend, and once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I appreciate y'all.
Wait,
Bye.
You didn't do it right. You didn't plug our socials.
Our socials are already plugged.
Our socials are in the description. Lee Cyrus for me, Ninjubi for Steve, and Rich Scorpion or Rich Scorpy TTV or whatever the fuck his shit is.
All of our shit's in the description.
Oh wow, it's like we didn't need to plug.
Yeah, you have to say it anyway.
Choo.
Bye.